My name is Shaquem Mason, and I am our cyber threat analyst. Today, our presentation with Goliath National Bank will be the threat analysis and risk assessment. So today, besides myself, I'll be working with Kevin Mitchell, our IT risk analyst, Mohammed Yusuf, our information security center analyst, Alicia Asensio, our information security officer, Avery Masai, our behavior analyst. So with our threat analysis and risk assessment, we'll be working with the case study of IT sabotage, which includes Goliath National Bank was targeted by a party of cyber criminals. The only identified criminal was a security employee who was hired as a nighttime officer without a background check, who led the attack. So the criminal's job was to disable GNB's network for a specific amount of time, which succeeded. And also using his security privileges, he had a physical access to Goliath National Bank's storage facilities for data. And that housed Goliath National Bank's e-trading system, which was compromised, and then published to the web later. So the attack was discovered when it caused a 4-hour outage on our network. GNB's e-trading system, their algorithm took millions and millions of dollars to develop, hard work, and having it published to the web, detrimental.
Hello, my name is Alicia Asensio, and I am the Information Security Officer for my team. After concluding our risk assessment, 3 crucial areas that we found Goliath National Bank should improve within are the employees, the optimization of current information security practices, and media news. We found that employees don't have a set code on which they should go by within their behavior. We would like our employees to implement the if you see something, you say something policy, because that would be a collaborative unit where we could use all of our employees to help find breaches within our company. We would also like to keep our reputation on media outlets untarnished, and also not have our competitors know secrets within our company.
Yeah, just like my partner said about appropriate employee responses, network security is just as important, and I'll speak about that, the infrastructure of Goliath National Bank's network and how it was flawed. So, as a cyber threat analyst, I would be the person to analyze the network and look for flaws and potential security entryways, backdoors, whatnot. So what I found in this topology is this exit router, well, this outside router of the network is on the unsecure side of a firewall, which is not the best practice because on this router, it contains configuration routes for the entire rest of the network, routing protocols like egrep, how the packet is going to be transferred. So a hacker would easily get into this router, and with experience, he can look at the running configurations. Although not terribly wrong, it's a bad idea. Well, this is a good implementation right here of this firewall. So on to the rest of the network. Once you get here, after the security clearance of this firewall, you have 2 routes, 2 options. Regardless of having any access control lists on this router, it's not a good idea. But down here, if the hacker bypasses what he did, he could either take this route, which gives him more resistance, or he could take this route, which is straight through down to the e-trading system. So my suggestion is to have a firewall at this point, which will keep the rest of the network safe.
Hi, my name is Mohammed Yusuf, and I'm the Information Security Operations Center Analyst for DDoS. And here we have the risk management overview, which pretty much utilizes the outline for the enterprise risk management, which is designed to identify the potential events that might affect the organization, and also go about how to contain it and prevent it. Moreover, provide an assurance regarding the organization objectives. In general, information-related security risk involves the cooperation of the entire organization, from senior executives providing the company's goals and vision to the individuals in the front line, developing, implementing, and operating the system that support the organization's core mission and objectives. We took a three-tiered approach to our risk management, starting with the first tier, which is the strategic risk. The strategic risk pretty much addresses the risk from an organizational perspective with developing the governance structure and the risk management strategy. The second tier, which is the operational risk, addresses the risk from a mission and business process perspective. And it is guided by the risk decisions made at tier 1. Lastly, the third tier is the tactical risk, which addresses risk from an information system perspective and is guided by risk decisions made at tier 1 and tier 2. The risk decisions made at tier 1 and tier 2 impact the selection and the deployment of the safeguards and the countermeasures at an information system level.
I'm Kevin Mitchell, and I'm the IT risk analyst for the Digital Things of Security. We have to make sure to remove and patch all our network vulnerabilities. We have to make sure to communicate the current status of our breach to any customers that might have been involved, stakeholders, and departments within the organization. But we have to make sure we incorporate our lessons learned, which we're going to talk about later on in the video, into our recovery plan.
Hi, my name is Abe Messiah, and I'm the behavior analyst. Today we're going to talk about lessons learned from the Goliath National Bank. To conclude, we know that background checks are needed and modified based on what the employer is looking for. We want to hire people who are trustworthy and honest instead of people with criminal backgrounds. This will save us from future threats to the Goliath National Bank.
Thank you, Avery. Yeah, just like Avery said, another response technique we've come up with is to create secure routes in every area. Even the outside area, we have to have all our intermediate devices secured because a breach can occur from the inside and outside respectively. And also, we have to have fully redundant networks because in case of an outage, we need to have services up and running for our customer retention.
Thank you for watching our video. We are Digital Things, and this was our risk assessment and threat analysis on the Goliath National Bank.